Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new series looking at a mid-range computer. Now the idea here is that I want to really make people aware that you don't need a crazy expensive hardware setup to enjoy flight simulation and indeed VR. So Stormforce have very kindly loaned me one of their sort of, dare I say, budget-based systems, which is, funny enough, called a Crystal i5-13400F. That's the CPU, running 32 gigs of RAM with an RTX 4070. So in order to showcase this in action, and you can see here there's some very nice shots of it being unboxed, and I must admit it's a very beautiful system, high quality components by Asus, and in general I am a huge fan of Stormforce. In fact, all of the videos you ever see on the channel is by a Stormforce computer. And that is not because I'm sponsored by them. In fact, my very first Stormforce computer I bought without them even knowing who I was, okay? And I absolutely love that company because they do produce really high quality PC systems. But it's worth noting that they are a UK supplier. So if you're watching this and you're from America, then, well, at least you can see the specs and it will give you an idea of what to expect. So this is essentially a new series starting with the HP Reverb G2, which we're going to look at in this video. But also I want to know what the Pico 4 is like, what's the Crystal like, the Vari Aero, all of them. And I think it'd be interesting to show DCS as well, so please do let me know in the comments. So, right now, you might notice a FPS counter at the top of the screen. That is showing right now between 80 and 90 frames per second. We're currently at London City. This is my first test, okay? I've just loaded in, and check the settings out here. We're running everything on Ultra, pretty much anyway, apart from terrain level detail. We'll leave that 100 for now, but look at this, Ultra. That's really quite surprising, and I think part of that is thanks to nvidia's new DLSS 3 technology. And of course I'm using 2D at the moment. Don't worry folks, I am going to be trying VR in a moment. But I thought for this, let's use all of the fancy features of that 40 series graphics card, and that is using DLSS 3, and it's given us an amazing, like, yeah, nearly 100 frames per second here. So this test is so raw that I don't even have my hardware ready, because this is just a quick test before I fly off into the sunset and go to London for a week working. But I just had to get this video out, and I think the best thing I can do here is just let Asobo fly the plane so we can assess what it feels like. But I must admit, I was not expecting this level of performance. No way. I mean, this is really, really good. I am running a 1080p monitor, so I think things may probably go down a bit if I tried 4K. But, you know, come on, we're looking at a £1,400 computer here. In fact, if I haven't told you the price, I'll tell you it now. It is actually on the Stormforce website for £1,449. However, I have got a special discount code for my subscribers, so please do check the link in the description below. So let's just go on the outside view here. 70, 80 frames per second, nearly 90 frames per second over London. And look at the cloud here, it's really heavy cloud, real world weather. I appreciate I am in a default plane, but this is just my first impressions look, guys. I'm going to be trying lots of things out with this computer. So let's now jump into the HP Reverb G2 at native resolution and see what kind of performance we get there. I'll see you in a moment. So welcome back folks, we're now in the HP Reverb G2, and I've got to say I'm really surprised by this. I really hope this shows that you do not need a crazy spec computer to enjoy VR. Now of course it's always nice to have that, but this is feeling really nice. I'll just put on the screen now what VR settings I'm running. Now of course they're going to be much lower than my 4090 computer, but that's beside the point. I'm not, you know, noticing that so much when I'm in the headset, because in VR everything looks amazing, of course, because it's true to life in terms of the scale of the world. Now in case you're wondering, I'm using TAA mode at the moment, and what am I getting here? Yeah, 38 frames per second over London, guys. Yeah, I've got to say, that is really, really good. Really good. Very, very impressive stuff from this little computer here. An Intel 13th generation CPU running a 4070. I'm really surprised by this. Hand on heart, this is very good performance. So before I end this quick first impressions video, let's just try DLSS in VR to see if that gives us any extra headroom. Because that's the thing that is really good with these 40 series cards and 30 series cards for VR. Okay, so we're now up to about 40 odd frames per second. Not a massive difference, but I think, you know, this goes to show you that you can absolutely run a mid-range PC in VR and get a very nice experience. I'd be happy with this. Hand on heart, I would be very happy with this experience right now. Look at that, it looks fantastic. It'll look crap for you on the screen, admittedly, but you know, I am going to be using this computer for quite a while in various sort of scenarios, so please do let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I would highly recommend, well, straight away, this computer is absolutely excellent and very, very good value for money. So thank you so much for watching. This is just a very quick first impressions video of this i5-13400F Intel based system with a RTX 4070. And first impressions count, don't they? And I'm very, very impressed. See you soon, take care, and bye for now.